Hi everyone, this is Jacob and it's finally Friday. Today we're going to go over load groups and all the different things you can do with load groups within the Extreme Wireless Controller. To get to load groups, you'll come over to the AP tab and then you'll go down to load groups. There are two different types of load groups that you can set up within the Extreme Wireless Controller. You have client balancing groups and radio preference groups. So we can start a new group and we'll call this one radio for radio preference. We'll drop down to the radio preference tab or the radio preference option and hit add. Then within this you can enable or disable the band preference. You can enable it on radio 1 or radio 2, and you can also set the max number of clients and strict limits on that. So whenever you check off strict limits, if you meet that max number of clients, it will not, that AP will not allow more clients to join on that radio. So we'll go ahead and enable both radios, and then in this case we will go ahead and set the strict limitations. It's here that you can choose which APs you want to add it on, as well as which WLAN assignment you want to add that on. At that point, you can hit save, and it will go ahead and apply those groups. To see all the different groups, you can expand the radio preference and we can see that we have that one group. If we want to add a client balancing group, we can do the same thing. We'll call this one client, hit add, and it's here that you can select radios, on the APs, as well as which WLAN assignments you want to add those on. Hit save, and you have successfully added your client balancing load group. So to see all of your different load groups, you can come back to load groups and see your different radio preference groups versus your client balancing groups. It's important that you do not add radio preference groups and load balance groups on the same APs on the same radios, because it will cause issues within the controller. Client balancing is very helpful when you're in bigger auditoriums because it forces clients to be spread across the APs evenly. That's it for this Finally Friday. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you next time.